So it's everybody for himself. Which is also the most time that you're gonna get lions fighting the most over the food, or when they're protecting their territories.
What they are eating?
That's chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah. And chicks.
Kleines Babyhund.
So we feed them with chickens. We've got some chicken farmers around here, which is where we get our chickens when they die out of natural causes. Instead of them to dig some pits to bury their chickens, then they always call us and we go and collect it. We come and feed it to the lands. The same applies with the cattle farmers or horse farmers around here. Once anything of them dies out of natural causes, then they always call us to get the horses or cows and feed them to the lands.
Das Video schon 6 Minuten. Kann ich noch 5 Stunden aufnehmen.
So in a short while, we're going to be moving on again. Next stop. All those scratch marks on the tree there. On the left. Looking out in the wilderness, we have 2 cats that are known by having this behavior. One of them is leopard, and we get lions. They'll be scratching on the trees in a way of sharpening their claws, and the end can be used as a territorial as well. Because lions, they are territorial cats. Everywhere they live, there is to be their territory. So this is from a zebra. See?
Kikoman Jackie? Any miles? Did you come out with big? That's the positives and zero risk, so they're on their way now. Thank you very much, Jackie.
So the way they are territorial cats like them, if you are in your pride, you cannot go and join a different pride that you don't belong to. If you look at them among all the cats, then you're going to find that it's just lions that live together as a family, which is called the pride of lions. Most of these other cats, they are solitary cats. They mostly come together when it's a mating time. But with lions, they live together in a pride where there is always one dominant male controlling over the pride. So if you are controlling the pride, you don't control it for the rest of your life. Because with lions, they don't mate for life. If another male from a different pride feels that he can be stronger than you, he can easily come and dominate you over your pride. Then if he wins, then he takes over. So if he takes over, if there is some young boys that are already over 2 or 3 years old, he makes sure that he pushes them up, which is a clever way of nature to avoid inbreeding with their sisters. Because for them to inbreed with their sisters, that easily weakens their gene. So when they get pushed out like that, they can be 3 or 4 brothers, and they form a collusion group, teaming up. Everything they do, they share together. From the dominatorship, everything, until the time when they feel that they're ready for the females. Then they start visiting all the normal prides, obviously, because there is one dominant male Against the 4 brothers, he won't stand a chance. And that takes over all the females. If they're not satisfied with that, they'll do the same thing with different pride again, dominant union, and they take over the females. At the end, that becomes a super pride of lions, which is those big prides that you can find. Can be a pride of 20 or 30 lions, where there is 3 or 4 brothers controlling over the pride. So that becomes more like a super pride of lions. So it's all about survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you're not stand a chance. Stop. Alright. Where's Moses? Oh, there is zebras there. Where is it?
Ah,
I saw them.
yeah.
Running.
Yeah. Oh, a big road. Oh,
She got a little stop, you know? Get it done. So like that, we call it a madin, which is impala. What they do, the females from this section, they will all go and drop at the same place, and the male, the ram, is very clever because he knows that if some other different ram from different family comes there, they can easily smell and tell if the females are ready for mating.
ah.
You see. So what he do now, because it's all his females, because he don't want other males from different places to come and steal his girlfriends, he wait for them to drop all of them first, then he comes and drop his at last, so that if the other males comes here, they're not gonna easily find out, because they're gonna get his droppings still fresh. So which means all the females, they'll be still his. So it's very clever. It's more like a territory. That's where you can easily tell if his females, they're ready for mating or they're not yet.
Ab und zu mal Stopp drücken. Ich sehe nichts. Ja, und das stimmt.
Can lions swim?
I think so.
They do. Yeah. They can swim. Lions, they are opportunistic cats, which means they can do anything for food. Climbing trees, we think that we can escape a lion by climbing trees, but they can climb trees. It's just that it's not very often to find a lion being in a tree. To get them in the trees, if you look at outside in the wilderness, we've got leopards. Leopards, they are very good climbers. And when a leopard kills its prey, then it drags it all the way in the trees to avoid some competitions with some other predators like lions or hyenas like that. So it drags it all up in the trees, and when it's up in the trees like that, if lions finds him enjoying his meal up there, they're not gonna just let him enjoy. They're gonna find a way to go up in the tree in a way of trying to steal from the leopard. Or else, if they're also being outnumbered by humans or buffaloes, they will climb trees in a way of escaping. Quite a number of lions, they've been killed by buffaloes trying to hunt them. But you know, buffaloes, they help each other.
Yeah.
They're not gonna just let you attack one of their family member when everybody's there. They'll come and fight back. So quite a number of these lions, they're being killed by buffaloes when they try to hunt the buffaloes. Milo.
so ein kleines Kind.
So like I said, when it comes to food, there's no brother or sister there. It's everyone for himself. So whoever gets it first, it is. Which is the most time that the lions will be fight over the food here, that sound. For them, they can prefer to come and eat anywhere near us because they know we're not going to be competing than for him to sit next to his brother. Then he knows there's going to be a fighting going on. But for us, because they know, hey, stop fighting, man.